Hello YouTube and fellow Minecraftians, and welcome back to another build review video. This one by Desdruktiva. I'm not sure if I am pronouncing the name correctly, but that is how I pronounce it, Desdruktiva. And this is actually a really neat plot. It's a very original idea. I haven't seen it before. And it's actually one of the largest ships that I've seen on a sea plot. So I'm excited to show you guys this, and we just ranked this guy up to architect tonight, and I think you guys will enjoy this quite a bit. There's lots of cool little details. Like, just look at this, the float sim here that's sort of like washed up into this little corner here. There should be maybe a little more float sim around the boat and stuff, but that's just wonderful. Great detail there, I love it. So anyway, this is where you sort of come in. You come in this road, and road to old Lighthouse. And that's just down the road down here. So we're gonna head this way, and you're like, what the heck? This isn't a house. I'll show you, I'll tell you guys why in just a few. The guy told me about his, the reason behind this plot, and it's just really cool. But I'm gonna give you sort of the first kind of like tour, kind of look through of the plot. So let me get a little torch here. There we go. And we're gonna go ahead and go through this ship now. So first of all, the ship is very nice. You have some really cool stuff. You know, maybe I should give you a sky view really quick of the plot, just to give you an idea of what it looks like. So you have the ship here that's docked up against the dock here, and then you have these really weird looking houses. I'll tell you why in a few. You have your lighthouse here, and you got a little apple tree there, and overall looks absolutely gorgeous. Well, it's mainly due to the shaders and everything. It's just beautiful, beautiful, love it. But yeah, it's a really neat plot. And again, there's more of that moss that's kind of floated up against the beach there. Got your crane here, and it's offloading the ship here. So get up against the rudder and steer the ship to where you need to go. Head down here. It's very well lit, so I hardly ever need a torch, except for in this part. For those of you that can't really see very well, I'm sorry about that. It's best to watch it on a computer. So if you're watching on your phone, I'm sorry. But yeah, so this is what we have going on here. I don't know if I can go into the settings or whatever in terms of the brightness of my shaders, but I honestly don't want to. I like how the shaders look now. So the best bet for you guys is watch on a computer, and that'll help you see the interiors. So now we're going to head over to the lighthouse, and this is actually one of my favorite parts of the plot, Edgar's Lighthouse. So this is the lighthouse in here, and you head up, you have a little place where the lighthouse guy lives or whatever. Actually, I think he lives down here. Okay, yeah, he lives down here. Sorry guys, I gotta sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Whoopsie. Anyway, so yeah, and this is his little toilet there. And we're gonna close this door as soon as I scratch my eye. There we go. Head up the stairs, and we're up at the lighthouse top, and then this is like a pile of wood and stuff here that would be used to light the lighthouse, and then the smoke would come out the top there, obviously, and that is what we have there. It looks really nice. Love it, love it, love it, love it to bits. But yeah, he did a very nice job on the sails. I think they're all furled up and everything. So now let's go ahead and check out, why are the houses like this? Why are they just like little facades? That's like the question of the day. Why is it like that? And a few things that I did notice though. This style is lacking, but he told me that for the past year or so he's been building ships. Only ships, so he hasn't really done anything with like a style. Hasn't really done anything with houses. It's really repetitive, so like, you know, it's just like the same thing. There's there, and there. It's the same thing. Would be cool to see more breaking up of the actual design, and like stuff like this. It's a little awkward looking, and the roof sometimes has a bit of an overhang, bit too much of an overhang. So that stuff would be interesting to change, I guess. But yeah, it's an okay style. Definitely works. It works with what it actually is. This is really just a set. It's just like a kind of just there to lure people in. Well, I'm just going to tell you what this is. So you have this like facade. So if you look at it from this side, it looks like they're actual houses, but in reality they're just facades, and it's supposed to lure ships in. So then these this is actually like a pirate cove, and the pirates would then come out and rob whoever comes in on the ship or whatever. And it's also to sort of protect what's within, and with it, what's within is actually really cool. So I'm really excited to show you guys that. We have a little stream here that heads up, like a little waterfall. It looks like a little fish net or something to catch whatever would come down there. Got a little well here, so that's cool. This is the back side of the facade, and you have a little watchtower up here, so like a little bell tower that the guy that whoever's up here can warn everyone that, hey, someone's coming. So yeah, that's what that's for. So let's head down here. What is this? Westwood. So this leads to Westwood. What is Westwood? I don't know, but it leads to Westwood. Okay, so let's just get right into this. We're gonna go into the King's General Goods, and then all of a sudden we're just getting hacked to pieces by pirates. But yeah, this is the first portion that I want to show you guys. Captain Olaf the Brown, and you have lots of gold in here. The light is really warm in Conquest of the Sun. It would be neat if you could make, if the light could be a little less like orange or whatever, a little more like natural color, just a little more, not too much. But again, I'm not sure if Stefan watches these videos or not, but it just feels like the light is just a bit too warm for what it should be. But whatever, it works. I actually was talking to him quite a bit while he was building this, and we were talking on TeamSpeak quite a bit. So yeah, so he sort of told me the process behind it, and you know, I was giving him suggestions here and there, and overall it really turned out nice. So we have a little fireplace here. The thing about the fireplace though is there's no chimney, is there? No, there's no chimney. I just realized that. He has a few fireplaces. Okay, there's a chimney here, that makes sense, but there's no chimney for this fireplace over here. Alright, so that's one thing that I noticed. So this chimney goes up to that other fireplace that we saw. That goes up to there, I think. Yeah, that's right. And then we head down here. It looks like this is like a cannon that's hoisted up here. So that's pretty cool. Fairly nice design for a cannon too. It's pretty nice. It's like a little bombard. Alright, so we're gonna head down this way. This is the Pirate's Cave. Lots of cool stuff. And again, we have another fireplace here. I'm not sure if it goes up to a chimney up there, but this is the blacksmith. This is where all the weapons and stuff is made. I don't know why you have arrows there. They don't make arrows at a blacksmith, but that works for me. This is Ragnar the Black Hammer, and he is the blacksmith for this pirate cove. Interesting. So, but yeah, that is what this is. And he has a little wheelchair. Interesting design for a wheelchair. So let's head down this way now. And now we're into this little part, and they're like, whoa, there's a hole there. You don't want to fall in there, and that goes in deep. What's down there? Why is there a hole? Why is it so green? We are going to find out. Lenny's Refreshing Skooma Bar. Okay, so this seems like it's like a very... This is like, this whole pirate cove, and looks like it's been here for a long time. You got some beds up here. They're very well established. Looks like they have a lot of gold. Check out all this gold here. So yeah, they are well established. They know what's going on. And this is the rum room. This is where all the rum and wine and all that good stuff that pirates like to drink and eat and drink. Yeah, just drink goes. This is where Captain Olaf and his crew, well, his first mate and like main crew and special guests, this is where they eat, have dinner and all that good stuff. I don't know where they cook their food though, but that's not super important. I guess they cook it up here, I don't know. But we're gonna head back down this way, and we're gonna keep following the road that heads down into wherever. So this is back to the hole, You're like, oh my goodness, what's down there? All right, we're going to go down the actual trail that leads down there. This is Robert Talked. Okay, what did Robert talk about? We're just going to sneak past. Okay, there we go. Okay, that was just kind of awkward, I guess. But this is the Peeping Tom. This is another cannon here. And it's like a swivel cannon or whatever. That's why he did this, is because it's a camouflage cannon. How it got down here or how it's gonna get out of here, not a clue. Maybe it's just like, say if someone comes down here and then this is here to shoot people or whatever. That is interesting. And they would just disassemble it to get it back up. So now we're in this like dark cavern here. So this is gonna be a really dark part here, guys, so I'm sorry about that, but my brightness is all the way up. So yeah, there's nothing I can do about that as far as shaders are concerned. But now we're here, we're like, okay, what's going on? All right, so now we come upon this Mayan, old, like ancient temple, like pyramid thing that's down here. Looks like it's just been like millennia of sediment have settled on it or whatever. And then there's like this cavern here for some reason. And you look at this and you're like, oh boy, what is this? And you have lots of blood down here. Oh, okay, so it's TNT. So yeah, I see now. That's interesting. That is a cool detail. They have like a little block there, and then it's like a little. Oh, that's cool. I like that. But anyway, this is the hole right here that leads up to the little like tavern here. So maybe like there was a really fat man that was sitting here and drinking his rum, and then all of a sudden, and then they fall into the hole. And then, yep, that is the fat man right there, and his bones. It's really cool. Desdruk really thought of a lot of details and a lot of ideas and how this would work and how things would work. So ultimately, there's a lot of substance on the plot, even though it doesn't seem like there is. It's a lot of stuff, and we're not even done yet. So, but yeah, let's just like notice like little things like that. But another thing that he showed me, I'm going to show you that soon. Here's another little place where someone would sleep. Maybe this is the pirate's archaeologist. If pirates would have an archaeologist. Probably not. Looks like, does this go nowhere? Yeah, okay, that's bad. This stream goes nowhere. It just kind of like disappears into the ground there. However, it might make sense soon. So we're going to go up here to the Mayan temple, and we're going to look in here. We're like, okay, this is cool. Now, I probably shouldn't show you this, but I will anyway. The original idea was to have like some sort of like really secret like doorway to somewhere here, and that's what this was. But no, he decided that he didn't want to do that, so we're just going to close that back up. That was just the original idea. But anyway, there's these holes here, and like, there's just random holes, but they look a little too artificial. And there's arrows on top of them. So let's go ahead and put our control. Nothing over there. What is that? There's a big tall grass over there, and it looks like there's some light. There has to be something over here, guys. Let's go see. Okay, let's head down this way. How are we gonna get up there? Well, I guess we're just gonna super jump. All right. So there we go. Wow, that was a big jump. You made it up here, and you're like, okay, so what is this? That's cool. You got some water going through there, and then dun 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 dun. And this is like my favorite part of the plot here. It's kind of a weird statue, if you ask me. I mean, well, don't take that the wrong way. It's supposed to be weird, but maybe the eyes could have been something different. That's my only critique, really. I don't know what they could be changed to, though. What could they be changed to that wouldn't look weird? I don't know. I don't want to mess with it. Not right now, but yeah, having some sort of different kind of eye in there would have been preferable. And then you have all kinds of gold around. That's something that I really like. Really looks cool. You have these little like wicker lights or light posts around. And that is really cool. You go in here in the corner, got lots and lots of gold, and it's like all overgrown in here. Really, really nice. Great detail. And he's really thought of a lot of stuff. Like if you just look around, like little details, and he does have the water going somewhere here. And it does come from somewhere, it looks like. How about from this side as well? Yeah, it looks like it's coming from somewhere. But yeah, wait, is there a chest under here? Oh, this is a cool detail. It's just like a little place where someone just kind of sleeps. He has a shovel, some gold around. I love details like that. Really nice little details. But yeah, it seems like Desdruk really has focused on a lot of those little details. And really did good. A little altar here, seems like. Does that button do anything? No, it doesn't. So, that's a big stomach. That's awesome. I like it. Okay. Anyway, so we're gonna head up this way and go up to see what's up here. All right. So it looks like we have this little stairway up, and it heads all the way up to the top. And by the way, guys, don't get all mad at me for putting nipples onto the big monster. Please don't. Oh my goodness. Everyone gets so upset about me changing a few blocks. It's just a little bit of fun. I'll change it once the video's over. But anyway, yeah, this is a plot review. The plot is by Desdruktiva. It'll be in the title of the video. And but yeah, very nice. Really like it. And oh man, I love this mod. Beautiful. I think I got everything. I don't think I missed anything. No, I think I got everything under there. Is there anything in the ship that I missed? Is there any small details back here that I didn't see? Most likely not. So maybe this is like a merchant vessel that came up and it was like their first catch of the day or whatever. Possibly, possibly not. I don't know. But yeah, I like to hear your guys' comments, so definitely, or I like to see your guys' comments, so definitely comment below. Would like to see ideas you have, different things that you guys want to see or want to not see. I definitely want to hear, you know, everything. I like to see what you guys think, and it really helps me provide better content for you. But anyway, I really enjoyed doing this video, so I hope you guys liked it. So if you liked it, please like. If you guys want to see more, please subscribe. And until next time, whatever. Bye-bye.